Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Had kids? I am Q, the Costa Rican coach of the Chicago Dragapults, and today we are back here in the BBL Ubers Draft League, Sword and Shield, hosted by Olivia Sama, although I do think there are two different commissioners, quote-unquote, hosting it this time around, but, you know, for all intents and purposes, hosted by Olivia Sama. Now, we're in the Ubers. You can probably already tell who our freaking Mon is. Now, I just want to talk about this for a second, okay? I was watching the picking stream, I guess how they randomized the order, and I was hoping. I was like, bro, just let me be close to last. I will be perfectly fine with close to last, but they did it like backwards. Like the first person they picked was last, and then like, you know, then on and then on. And so I was picked fourth to last, which made me pick number 4 overall. And I was all like, bro, like my whole strategy was I was going to draft Dragapult first round and then get 2 Ubers later down on the road and like just deal with whatever Ubers I got. But I couldn't do that because I got to pick number 4, and if this Mon is there, I kind of got to take it because it's busted, and you can probably already tell it's Magearna, Steel Fairy. What more do you want, bro? It's good Pokemon. I used it last season and it took me to the finals. And it's a good Pokemon, and I just want to use it again. Like, I just don't know what to tell you. It's a good Pokemon, man. Steel Fairy, it's good. It's a good Pokemon. Look, if you don't already know, it's a fucking good Pokemon, dude. Up next, and I was also gonna do like a whole like, oh, let's just do the whole team all at the same time. But then like they worked on these draft slides for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about them individually. Otherwise, I'll feel bad about it. Up next, my Uber was pretty secure. In terms of it making it past the second round, so I didn't need to take it with this pick, so I didn't. I opted to take a high tier Mon that I really wanted to try out in Sword and Shield, which I have used before, just haven't used in the Ubers League before. And I was planning on pairing it with the Polt if I ever got the Polt, but as you know, we didn't get the Polt, and it's Zapdos. So Zapdos gets static, obviously gets pressure, of course, as well, but static, more importantly, to slow things down so that Magearna doesn't have to run a whole lot of speed. And we can just outspeed things with Magearna. That was the plan. I think Zapdos can help with that a lot. Also, the electric type that's not weak to ground is pretty good, especially when both your Ubers are weak to ground. Wait, did I just give away what Uber I picked? No, sir, but it was Naganadel, the Ultra Beast. Now, Ultra Beasts are kind of broken. When I played Naganadel last season, I was absolutely petrified the whole fucking time. I was like, bro, if this Naganadel lands all its moves, we're going to get absolutely decimated. And that's exactly what happened. I believe Naga got all 6 kills against me that season. Shout out to the homie Jack. But yeah, man, there's just Ultra Beasts. Like I said, Ultra Beasts are broken. You can EV them in a certain way to where they'll get certain stats buffed as they get KOs, which is just can help you sweep if you want to go speed. Can also help you sweep a tankier team if you want to go special attack. So it's like, it's a good Pokemon. I can't wait to build with it. The poison typing offensively is really fucking good, and dragon obviously because, you know, all those pesky dragons running around, and poison's really good because all the fairies running around. You already knew that, but I just had to reiterate. Also gets fire moves, you know what I mean? So steel types aren't really steel types to this Pokemon specifically. Also gets nasty plot, kind of busted. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing work with Naganadel, man. And then up next, I believe I wanted a strong ground type, and it was a ground type that I personally did not ever want to play, and I chose it. It was Mamoswine. Mamoswine's super good, bro. Ground Ice Stab is just insanely strong in any draft, especially the Ubers, because a lot of the Ubers are weak to this Pokemon. A lot of them are. It's kind of nutty. After Mamoswine, I ended up taking the boy Suicune. This man is the epitome of a water type, bro. Tanky, bulky waters. Like, this man does it well. The only really thing he doesn't necessarily do well is damage. Like, even at, like, +1 or +2, it's really not doing that much damage. Unless you invest in it, of course. But, like you're most likely investing in your defensive stats with the Suicune. I've used Suicune a number of times in a number of leagues, and it's always been really good. So I decided, let me just get it. Let me just pick it up. This and Magearna, I believe, is the last 2 Mons that are the same from last season. I could be lying. The next Mon might actually be... No, okay. It was new. Alright, and we got the Gooner. Hello, how you doing? How the Gooners? We got Obstagoon with his tongue out, ready to fuck shit up. I just really wanted to use this, man. Like, it's not a traditional dark type in the sense that you're gonna want to use it like a dark type, but it fucking spams knockoff like it's its job or something, bro. It's a good Pokemon. It got normal stab too. Good ass Pokemon, bro. I can't wait to use it. I've never used Obstagoon, I think. I remember drafting it once before, And then I dropped it and then picked up something else in the free agency, in the grace period. And then up next we got Celebi. Now my team looked pretty fighting weak, with Mamoswine and Obstagoon being pretty weak to it. And then like Magearna taking neutral because it's Fairy Steel. So I opted for Celebi. You know, it's a mythical, base 100 across the board, psychic grass type, pretty fucking cool and cute and adorable. I'm just now noticing it's got like blue tips on its little antennas. I never noticed that before. I always thought they were just green. Beautiful Pokemon. Can't wait to try and use out of the Celebi. I know it gets like fucking U-turn and shit. I know it gets Stealth Rocks, which is really cool, which is another thing my team was kind of lacking at the time. I only got Mamo and Celebi so far. And I believe, spoilers, I don't think I pick up a Spikes user. So we're going to have to deal with the good old Celebi rocks, or Mamoswine rocks. Otherwise known as, I don't know why I said otherwise known as. I in my brain, I literally set up what in my brain I said, yo, the next Pokemon is Hitmonlee, otherwise known as, and I was going to give him the nickname. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my brain, man. I just like skipping entire sentences, bro. Like skipping entire dialogue lines. But we got Hitmonlee. He's, I really wanted a Rapid Spinner. And while you're most likely not going to be running Rapid Spin on Hitmonlee every single week, I still wanted the option there. Because he kind of more or less needs the coverage pretty much every week. Because, you know, mono fighting, fairies are going to switch in. You need that poison jab, yada, yada, yada. But, yeah, man, I really, like I said, really wanted this because it was one of the best Rapid Spinners left available. And by best Rapid Spinners, I mean, like, it was one of the fastest Rapid Spinners left available. So I was like, all right, let me go for it. I was thinking about Starmie, but I actually think Starmie got picked pretty soon. Or pretty early. Or I'm just making that up, and I didn't want Starmie. Even though it would have been pretty nice. And then up next, I believe we started getting some fuckery, right? No, not yet. That's the next pick. We got Shandy. I really wanted a dragon. Not dragon. I really wanted a ghost and a fire type. Didn't have either of those on the team. Early on in the draft, I was eyeing down Blacephalon, but I didn't really want to pass out on Mamoswine because last season when I passed on Mamoswine, I didn't get him, and I didn't even get Piloswine either. So, didn't get either of the swines. So now I got Mamoswine and Shandy, both of which are base 80. And yeah, it's just, you know, Ghost Stab is really good, really spammable against most teams. Fire is just good as well. Also gets Flame Body to help with that, like, wearing down core of Static, Zapdos, and Flame Body, Chandelure, and fucking toxic-ass Suicune. I just really wanted to mess with it. Also, it was very reminiscent to me of my first ever draft league I was in, where I had a Chandelure. It was a Showdown league, to be fair, but I still had a Chandelure. And it reminds me of this one. I was in a Wi-Fi draft league like a few years ago, like at the beginning of my quote-unquote draft league journey. And I had a Chandelure, and I brought like Sub Calm on every single week, and just it did so well. Like it's just so, like, I either brought, not every week, I either brought Scarf or Sub Calm on, and it's just so fucking good. Like I just could not be beat with it, bro. I just want to use it again. So let's see how it goes. And now these last two picks, we kind of went with some fuckery. We up first, we got Shuckle Wuckle. You can't fuckle with the Shuckle, brother. Rock bug type gives me Stealth Rocks and Sticky Webs, and yeah, it forces prep. And if you don't respect the Shuckle, and I bring the Shuckle will fuck you, and you'll fucking be like, damn, I wish I would have Shuckled. But yeah, this little guy, I love how just his circle head shows up in the fucking little team thing. It's hilarious. And the last but not least, the best Pokemon of the draft, the end-all be-all, the I'm going to potentially kill 2 Ubers and be worth 2 points, CB Marcus, the goddamn Relicanth, man. This is a good Pokemon, brother. Gets sturdy. It's a rock water type, also gets Stealth Rocks. It gets Head Smash. What else? What more do you want? It's a Relicanth. It looks, I really just wanted to use it because, like I said, I only had, actually it's 1 point. Holy crap. I had 1 point left over. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to use all my points in this draft. Obviously, if I want to drop this later on in the season and pair it with something else so I can get something slightly better than what I'm dropping at the higher points, I can do that. But I probably won't. I'm going to bring Relicanth to the fucking finals if I make the finals. Okay. Let's calm down. I'm in the draft analysis talking about I'm going to make the finals. I'm going to bring Relicanth to as many battles as I possibly can fit him on, is what I'm trying to say. Am I bringing him to week 1? I don't know. Find out. Fucking tune in next Monday and find out, man. But yeah, dude, that's the draft. That's our BBL Season 8 draft analysis. Hello, how you doing? How the kids? I'm coach of the Chicago Dragapults, BBL Season 8. I can't wait to use Magearna and Naganadel, man. I know they're both weak to Earthquake, but it's like, I feel like I have a lot of good counterplay to that. Like, you know, Zapdos, like Mammoth Swine threatening them with ice moves, and Celebi threatening them with grass moves, and you know how it is. But yeah, can't wait to use this team for the BBL Season 8. If you all like what you saw and you saw what you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think the MVP of the team is going to be? I, low-key, if it's not Magearna or Naganadel, it's going to be Zapdos, I think. I think it's going to be Zapdos. I don't know why. I just feel like it is. Either way, that's going to be it. Until next time, boys and girls, and fucking, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. This is not my outro. I've never said this before. Peace.